What if I told you there was once a man who sold time? Not watches, not calendars, but actual moments of people's lives, and that he became the richest man in his city until one single trade destroyed everything he'd built? In a small town outside Chicago, there lived a man named Ethan Cole. To the world, he was just a quiet clock repairman. His little shop, Cole's Timepieces, sat between a diner and an antique bookstore, the kind of place people barely noticed. But Ethan had a secret. Every clock he repaired, every watch he touched, seemed to give its owner a second chance at life. One woman claimed that after he fixed her late husband's pocket watch, she finally found the courage to forgive herself for his death. A young man swore that after Ethan repaired his alarm clock, he woke up one morning with a new idea that turned him into a millionaire app developer. People started calling him the man who sold time. At first, Ethan laughed it off, but deep inside, he knew something strange was happening. He didn't know why. Maybe it was the way he handled time, or maybe it was his belief that time is not measured by seconds, but by meaning. Years passed. Ethan's reputation spread. Wealthy people from across America came to him, begging for just a few lucky seconds. They offered him cars, gold, even property, just to have their clocks touched by his hands. Ethan became rich, but something inside him changed. He stopped repairing clocks for ordinary people. He refused small jobs, ignored the old customers who once trusted him. His shop grew bigger, fancier, marble floors, golden wall clocks, a digital display that counted the seconds of his success. He was no longer the man who sold time. He was the man who owned it. One snowy evening, an old woman walked into his shop. Her clothes were torn, her hands shaking. She carried a small, cracked pocket watch. "It's my son's. He died in the war. This is all I have left. Please, can you fix it?" He frowned. "I don't fix old junk anymore, ma'am. You can go to the repair shop down the street." Her eyes filled with tears. "You once fixed this for him, long ago. You told him every second matters. You made him believe in time again." She placed the watch on the counter and turned to leave. Ethan felt something shift inside him, a heaviness in his chest he hadn't felt in years. He called after her, but she was already gone. That night, he couldn't sleep. The ticking of the clocks in his mansion echoed like thunder. Every tick felt like a heartbeat fading away. Finally, he picked up the old woman's watch from his desk and began to repair it. As he opened it, a small slip of paper fell out. On it, in fading ink, were the words, "You gave me time, Mr. Cole. Now it's yours." Suddenly, all the clocks in his house stopped ticking. Silence. And then, slowly, they began to tick again, backward. His reflection in the window began to change. His hair turned darker, his wrinkles faded. The years rewound. He saw himself as a young man again, standing in his dusty old shop, fixing clocks with love instead of greed. When the clocks finally stopped, he looked around. He was back in his small wooden shop. No marble, no gold, just wood, oil, and the faint smell of time. The doorbell rang. The same old woman walked in, smiling. "Mr. Cole," she said softly, "you finally found your seconds again." Ethan realized then that time was never his to sell. It was a gift, to be shared, not traded. From that day, he repaired clocks for free. People didn't pay with money anymore. They paid with stories. Stories of forgiveness, of love, of hope. And in return, they got something more valuable than wealth. They got their time back. Time is the only currency that truly matters. You can't buy it, borrow it, or earn more of it. You can only spend it wisely, on things that give your life meaning, not on things that make you forget who you are. So, tell me, if you could buy one more minute of your life, what would you do with it? Think carefully, because you already have it. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. And hey, tap the bell icon so you never miss a story that could change the way you see life.